Hey everybody, Anum Sattar speaking from the Stadler Hotel in Dallas, Texas, and I will be performing a non-floral themed piece and a couple of floral themed pieces for the virtual 2020 edition of Bridgewater International Poetry Festival. And before I begin, I would like to thank Stan and everybody from the English department for giving me this fabulous opportunity to perform my poetic pieces. So let's begin by getting the non-floral themed poem out of the way. It's called A Fresh Start, and it was published in the Poesis Journal. It's a tanka. A fresh start. Clearing out his study to retrieve my rag doll, I found love in a woman after this failed marriage. I felt like a fresh start kind of connected with how the flowers grow after a spring shower. You know, everything's so fresh and brand new. So I thought that this would make a good addition to the reading. But we'll go on to our floral themed pieces. The first one is titled Wilting Sunflower, and it is a haiku that was published by the British Haiku Society. And it goes, Wilting sunflower, its seedy head turns from the sun. That's an interesting poem. It's so sweet, so compact, but it packs a punch. The third poem is called God Will Hear. It's a series of couplets that was published by the Blazewalks, and it goes like this. God will hear. Outraged, I shot up your urethral opening my thickest glotchet, then tickled your nose with the church's flower on my areole. And there was I cast out of this moth-eaten tent, holding on to whatever was left to save my aching heart. Basically, God Will Hear, the title in itself, is an English translation of the Hebrew name Ishmael. And Ishmael was the only son of Abraham and his concubine, Hagar. The poem is written from Hagar's point of view on how bitter she was when she and her child, Ishmael, were unjustly kicked out of their tribe by Abraham. It's a heavy poem. And I'm going to end my poetic reading with two older floral-themed poems that I wrote when I was an undergrad at the College of Worcester in Worcester, Ohio. So a big shout out to you guys, you're great. This one is called Manipulation, and it was published in Crack the Spine. Not, a little long ago, but still. This poisonous vine blames me that I have towered above her and made her anchor her tendrils around my leafless boughs. But in my defense, I merely spread out my arms to shield her from the menacing birds that snatch the berries off her stalk, and thence let her clamber her way onto other shoulders, and in doing so she leaves me to rot away until I finally fall. And the last floral-themed piece is titled The Hardening, and The Hardening was published by the Cannon's Mouth Journal and the Artifact Nouveau. The Hardening. Poor I, who, in unceasingly sighing for your love, sprouted my bright, iridescent flowers to mimic the female vaps that you dote upon, and lure you onto my three-lobed lip. Though you denounce me as a mere orchid, a cunning mistress of deceit, who does not even possess the sugary nectar to feed you, my little sexually starved bee, I do entrust myself to you to preserve my tender body from the swarm of aphids, but resent you for plying me with liquor, for dipping me into molten gold, and now the true bloom of my petals has vanished, and the fragrance from my mouth grows faint. I hope you liked all my floral-themed pieces and my non-floral-themed piece for this poetic reading, and once again, I want to thank everybody from the Bridgewater College for inviting me over to read these poems. And I hope all of you keep writing, keep reading, and stay safe, and take good care of yourselves. Thank you so much, and goodbye.